Second video of the last week. I hope you enjoy and you try at home at least. The warm-up is exactly the same as the last week, so please, before you start with the exercises here, go to the first video and see the warm-up on the ankle mobility, the hip, the knees, and all that, right? Then, when you complete that workout, or the warm-up or the other workout, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sit down on the mat like this, right? For me, it's easy to be here, but at the same point, if you have to be here, that's okay. In the beginning, no problem, right? The exercise is just to warm up a little bit more the lower back, which is the part that we're going to start with. So from here, the only thing we have to do is I'm going to be in this position so you can see my lower back, right? I'm going to be as maximum as I can curve it and try to put it straight. So the movement is exactly this one, right? Good. For those who this one is really difficult to do, the other one that you can do is you just lay down here, exactly the same, and then we move the hip up and down, right? So this movement around here has to be a space now, no space, space, no space, right? Once we're doing this around 10 times each one, 10 sitting down, 10 laying down, then we're ready to start with the first exercise, which I call the 4. The 4 is so simple. The only thing we have to do is lay down, making effort, bend one knee, go up, and go here, right? We go back, we switch, and we up. Yeah? That was the 4 because the legs are making a 4, right? Yes? Good. When we hear the most important part is the hip is progression to here, right? So that's why we warm up a lot the lower back so the hip is ready to go up. When we lay down, we sit down, and then we use the flow to move to the other one and go up. Yeah? Again, project the hip to the front. Good. Try to do 3 sets of 5. If you cannot do 5 each leg, switching all the time, just do 4 or 5 in every leg. You go in a row, right? And then you switch the leg. For me, it's easier to switch all the time the legs, but it's up to you. It's exactly the same exercise. Good. Second exercise, we're gonna sit down in this position, so we're gonna be on the knees, right? Then we're gonna make a little bit bending on the knee, trying to sit on the heels, right? So as you can see from here, the exercise is gonna be here, yeah? Go up, and then from here, we will try to stand up to square position and go back, right? Here and here. We need to be balanced. It's important. In the last one I wasn't balanced. So the hip is the most important. That's why we warm up a lot and we do the exercise for the core and the hip. So we go to the heels, we go back, and then we use the effort also using my arms to go up. Yes? When we go down, it's the same. We need to be controlling when I go down to landing properly. Don't hit your knees to the ground. Just try to be slow. From here, we go up, stable, yes, down, stable, yeah. All the time my core has to be activated. Otherwise, I will be unbalanced and I will hit the floor when I go down. Good. Try to complete 10 times of this one. Yeah, it's really hard when you try, but please, if you feel something on the knees, don't avoid the exercise. Just get a towel or pillow or anything you need, but don't avoid the exercise. It's really good for our hip. Guys, we used to do it as a warm-up always with the men's thing, so if any one of you watching this video, you know exactly what I'm going to do. Again, we open the legs, right? This is the first one until here, and then we go back. We will do this 10 times. Yeah? Second one, same thing in the beginning. When we here, we try to go with the hip, we close the legs, and from here we push, and we go here. The important part, I cannot go here because then I lose my hip. The contact with the floor is losing. So we need to be flexing, bending the back as much as we can, but not elevating the hip. Good. From here, again, we open, we go back. So to make it fluent, to see all the exercises, from here, I go, put the hip, close the legs, going up, going down, open the legs, and up again. Yes? Then we'll do 10 of these. Second one, from here, we will just walk, yes, as much as we can, back and forth in this position. Yeah? Second progression, again 10 times around, going back and forth. The thing is, if it's difficult for you in this one, then the next one you need to avoid it yet. You need to go through the exercises a little bit more until you get this one, right? This one, we are on the toes, yeah? And then we bend the knees and it's just walking here, so slow, yes? And go back. Good. As much as you can go down, it's better, yes? Here. Good. Again, 10 times. Try to do that. Good. Final part of the exercises of core. Then, we have a lot of different exercises for core. So, all of you knows bicycle and leg raise here or with both at the same time. Whatever you want. The thing is, for me it's easier in the beginning just to be stable and instead of going dynamic and not feeling anything on the core, right? So it's more important to maintain the position in the beginning so we know which muscles are working and we can control that. So first exercise we're going to do. We're going to just stay in a normal position. I'll be able to be here, tennis ball, here. Yeah? If I lose the position, if I go here, then I stop the exercise. I come back and I start again. And that's fine. We're doing that to be out with our core more strong, so it's okay to make fail and keep going, right? So if you're here and you're on balance and you keep here in this position, it's just losing your time. Just get here in a normal position and then I'm stable and I'm doing this. If you are able to do this, also this, yeah, so we can make 8 here, here, yes? Around 30 seconds is more than enough. Every 30 seconds you're going to lose the posture or your legs are going to lay down or move you back. So 30 seconds and then we start again and come back. Good. When we have this, another exercise that we can do with the tennis ball or the basketball ball, if you have a basketball ball, again, comfortable position, one side to the other, but please don't cross. Here. If we cross, one hip is going to be more elevated than the other one, and we're going to work not stable in the hip. So don't cross the legs, don't do that. Here, we go one side and the other side, Russian twist, right? Other thing that you can do, drop the ball, touch, and grab it. Yeah? Drop the ball, touch, and grab it. If you don't lose it, let me. Touch, grab it. Yeah? It's easier with the basketball than the tennis ball, of course. I don't know if you're allowed to do it at home with the basketball. Just ask your parents before. And another exercise, if you ever go to a place that you have a wall and you can use, for example, I have the screen here, so I'm not going to throw the ball against the screen. But the thing is, with the basketball, we are in same position, right? Tennis ball in one hand, basketball in the other one, right? The basketball is going to be here, for example, and then with the other one, I'm just trying to throw and catch the ball. Just try to do that. This is quite a part. The thing is, in all the exercises, is be with a good position in the core, right? I don't want anyone here. This is my core, and here is as much as we can go, right? As soon as I lose the tension that we have here, please don't do it. Try to go in a normal situation first, then we will try to open this angle that we have here. But if you start here, it's totally okay. Good? variations, of course. I don't know any other example, any other things that you would like to say. Hey Sergio, I would like to hear about how to do this exercise or this one. Please do it, comment on the video, and I will try to explain and find out how to do it the best for basketball players. And yes, feel free to ask for new things, right? It's always welcome new ideas. Good. To finish, the exercise is a cool down. One of the things we're using a lot this season is using the breathing as a cool down. We think that is really important, it's really helping to recovery. So to cool down, we're just gonna lay down. Yes? The thing is, sometimes we breathe only with the stomach. So I'm doing this, breathing only with the stomach. Sometimes we only breathe with the chest. So I put my chest on the air, right? Only using that. So the thing we're going to do is to mix it, because we're going to use both, always. When we play basketball, we probably should warm up with these thoracic muscles, and we always have to have the ability to open the rib cage and close it when we're playing, so we are more efficient during the breathing. Good. So the first thing we have to do is be focused on our stomach, right? We're gonna take really deep breath, and we're gonna put the air in the chest. So we're gonna make our rib cage expand as much as possible. Good. And then when we exhale, we maintain the belly button and the core going deep. Please don't do that. This doesn't make sense. We're not going to be with the belly going up. Even though we're trying to open the chest, we're not here, we are here, right? So I hope that you can see in the video, is really only the rib cage that are expanded. Then, and we go more, right? So the protocol, or the progression that we have to do on the chest is, we will take the air on the chest, we will do only five breathing, right? 5 deep breaths. Why? Because maybe if we do more and we're not used to work with the breathing, we can feel kind of dizzy, right? So please, only 5 deep breaths, and then take a little rest. Rest for a minute, and then we will go for the stomachs. Yes? On the timing for taking the breath is, everyone has his own, but the normal one is go around counting 5. So we take 5, and then we exhale around 8 seconds. So 5, 8 seconds to exhale, 5 to take the air inside, right? With the stomach, exactly the same, but only using the stomach to breathe. So the thing now is, when we take the air, of course my belly is going to be here, but also my chest is expanding a little bit, yes? And then we go again, same exercise, down. Yeah? It's so easy to see how it's more fluent, but at the same point it's not useful when we play basketball, right? But we still have to work in all the muscles around. So be focused more on the chest one than the abdominal one, because the most important part of the abdominal is when we go when we exhale and the stomach goes down, right? So just be focused on that, please. When we exhale, be focused on the belly button goes deep. It's not going outside. Good. Again, on the breathing protocol, the breathing exercise, just do 5. Rest 1 minute, around 45 1 minute, so you're not increasing your habit, and then we move to the other one. And we can do that for maybe 4 exercises of each. So take time in between. You can make the breathing exercise as long as you want, but in my opinion, we start with maximum 4, right? 4 thoracic, 4 for the stomach. Yes? And as I said already, all the ideas are more than welcome. Yes? Anything that you want me to work with or make new exercises, please send it to the comments, and hope you like it.